Hello, good morning, sir.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, I'm not too impressed
By what?
by that inflatable woman that you have put onto the wheel
Just
as
because...
a prize.
Well, we have to be very careful about that. I'll tell you what we're going to do on this. We've decided, we had a meeting on Friday afternoon, and we took out the inflatable woman, and we tossed her around the office, and we said that maybe perhaps this is not a suitable prize for a female. So what we'll do is, if a number comes up on the rickety wheel with the inflatable woman attached to it, and it is female, we shall spin again. A man has to get this, because she's only 20 inches high.
Well, I want a real woman, because...
Well, we tried to get one, but the man he rejected the notion. A man came on this programme the other day. Let me finish, it's important this, because a man came on the other day and wanted to give away his wife, and he wanted to swap her. And we said we couldn't do that because this is the BBC, but I explained to him that we could put her up as a prize for the rickety wheel. And he got quite upset.
Anything goes in your show.
But she was short as well, but she was 4 foot tall. But, you know, she's slightly bigger than our 20-inch inflatable woman. But I'll tell you what, I'd rather have a 4-foot real woman than a 20-inch
There's no life in her.
Pardon?
There's no life in that rubber blow-up inflatable woman that goes into a tin. Although you would get some woman would be chatterbox and you would maybe want to put them in a tin. But I'm finding in this tin hot. And you told me that you would do your best to get me a woman.
Well, let me just see what I can do. I can't promise you...
You're warm enough at night, are you not?
I'm just as warm as I need to be.
Yeah, well, that's what I say. You've got your log fire and you've probably got your woman and all. And you told me you would get me fixed up.
Well, I did, yes. But, you know, part of my duty as a DJ is to not always tell the truth. But one of the things I can do for you, and I can't say specifically with my hand on my heart that I can do this definitely, but I can maybe aid the rickety wheel in your direction as regards the inflatable woman. Because, you know, you're obviously a man who needs her more than most.
Well, of course I do. And I had my say in first.
We opened the tin. I hope you don't mind that.
I don't worry about the tin being opened.
We opened the tin and we blew her up.
I was mad all weekend and then I couldn't get you because you were gone.
I think it's a good prize for you. I was gone, yes. But on the tin it says, she always thinks you're great. That's the beauty about inflatable women.
Well, and I don't think it's a great prize for me because there's a song that goes, got myself a walking, talking, crying, living doll. Right. I want something that's living.
Well, you see, it's difficult for me to get you somebody because, I mean, you don't have a lot to offer them.
And when you do get them, don't forget me a big woman that'll take up the whole of the bed that I'll be lying on the floor.
There's nothing worse than being edged out to the edge, is there?
No, I don't want a big woman that's, well, I don't know what way you would put it.
Well, I know how I'd put it, but I'm not going to put it like that in this programme. You see, there are men listening to this programme who've spent a lifetime sleeping with one leg on the floor.
Well, I wouldn't be prepared to do that because my bed's my bed, but I would let somebody else in.
But well, so would I, really, if it comes down to it. Well, can I explain this to you? You see, women, you may not have been out for a while. Women demand a lot more than they used to. As far as I remember, your facilities aren't great.
No, they're not great, but I'm still a human being. I
know, but that counts...
And I'm entitled to comfort.
That counts for little. You live in a tin hut?
I do.
Do you have a small dimplex?
Didn't I tell you I had a wee stove and all?
I'm just checking. You've got a stove. Is paraffin fired, is it?
No, it's burning an old block in it.
Wood burning?
Wasted wood that we're going to...
Well, what's your ventilation like? Is your ventilation adequate?
The ventilation's all right, for there's some of the steamers in the tin line open.
What about your cooking facilities? Do you have a separate scullery?
I cook on the stove.
Oh,
the stove does everything.
Well, you see, I mean, there are not a lot of women out there dying to take advantage of your facilities, to be honest with you. You need to be very grateful for what you get.
No, but they should be grateful because they can take a walk out and among the trees at night and the air. It's real clean air and there's no pollution or nothing.
Nothing ain't worth nothing unless it's free. Chris Christopherson said that.
Well, it's free and it's good.
And if I may quote Cilla Black, do you cut your own hair?
No, I don't cut my own hair. I just let it grow. I have it long like Charlie.
I don't know where that came. That just came out of nowhere there.
I have it long like Charlie.
Charlie Lansborough?
Uh-huh.
Is your hair grey?
It's going that way.
I mean, going that way? Do you have...
No. I used to put a wee bit of the cherry blossom on it, but then people seen my head black through the hair, you know.
Yeah, it ruined your whole fingernails. Tell me this, do you have all your hair?
I have a good lot of it, aye.
Well, where is it?
My face and all.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, okay. What do you do for food and all? Do you shop conventionally or do you go out and hunt deer? Well, what do you do?
I go once a month for food, but I use a brave lot of rabbits.
Do you skin them yourself?
Oh, I have to. Who would be would do it for you?
Well, this is what you need. You need a woman that knows how to skin a rabbit.
And then I use a brave lot of the beans,
There's not...
broad beans,
Hold on a minute now.
and the baked beans in the tin.
Well, you see, there are women out there saying to themselves that I'm not sure they're saying I would want to go to bed with that man, a man who eats beans and skins a rabbit. I mean, let's face it, you know, there might be some things that would be unacceptable about that.
No, but there's a whole lot of...
Do you have a bath?
Blue.
Do you have a bath?
Oh, I have a bath, aye.
Well, I hear you've got some small feathered friends there. What have you got there?
Oh, that's my budgie.
Is it just the one?
I'm not going to tell you the name of it.
Joey?
No.
No.
No, I call it Gerry, but it was before I met you.
Oh, that's nice. You know, it does my heart good to know that there's birds named after me.
Well, it was supposed to. You could call it named after you, but it
Well, I would
wasn't
call
really
it called
directly.
Gerry. You know, I say yeah. All right then. So I think you're a man for the inflatable woman. You know, I'm really sure that it could find a good home with you. But the only thing is, you have to be very careful. We'll have a BBC visitor to come and see you every 2 or 3 months to make sure the inflatable woman isn't being abused at all.
Well,
anyway.
I would prefer one that was streamlined, as I asked for.
All right,
Not
okay.
too fat.
Leave it with me.
And I'm not going to stick you to the blonde. You can go to brunettes.
Right.
Or anything.
Right, well, leave it with me. I think we might be able to get you a small little humanoid companion. I think that wouldn't be out of the question. So if there are any women out there, what area of the country do you live in?
I live in the plantation here. I'll not just divulge.
No, north, south, west, east of the... What is it? Give me a...
West.
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 Are you... Let's put it this way. Are you very, very far from here? From where we broadcast?
Quite a distance from there.
But
Because I was near Hannah, I would have been into the studio.
What's the nearest small town or hamlet to you?
Ards would be it.
Ards? So that's way down, for God's sake, man. Get your bearings right. That's way
We're not
down.
all as rich as the people in Derry, you know.
Are you on the Ards Peninsula?
Indeed.
Well, that's all I want to know. Why be cagey about this? That's
Yeah,
all I need to
because
know.
I have to watch because this hut's probably illegal where I have it.
There's a woman
Nobody ever comes near me miles from anywhere, you know.
There's a woman I know in Portaferry might do the trick for you, you know, if I may say that in a manner of speech.
Well, I don't
Okay,
care
well,
where she comes from, and
I can tell, yeah. Leave it with me. Leave it with
you'll
me.
do your best.
I'll do my best. I'll come back to you on that.
Well, that's great.
Okay?
And you remind me at Christmas night when the snow's lying that I'm cold.
All right, and I'll remind you that you should put another blanket and throw another log in the stove.
That's a woman I want. I don't want another.
I know
blanket.
you've told me that a number of times. I've got that on my head.
Well, that's good. Now you keep me in mind.
Yes, thank you
And
very
I'll be
much.
listening in the Ever Ready Skylord to you.
Okay. Goodbye.
Cheerio.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. I don't know if I should be doing this sort of thing. I don't know if this is what the BBC is for. Here's Stand By Your Inflatable Man. I don't normally play this sort of thing, but the man sounded desperate the last time.
Sometimes